We are flying with Air Koryo, the North Korean state-owned airline. No foreign newspapers are available, only the official press boasting about the great leader Kim Jong-un's latest missile tests. There are no blockbusters on the screens, just propaganda videos on a loop. After an hour and a half, we fly over Pyongyang, the capital of a closed country led by a 34-year-old dictator who's been terrifying the world for several months. Already, our camera is causing problems.
Yes?
Please don't take pictures. Please don't take pictures.
Okay, okay.
We are part of a group of about 20 tourists. All nationalities are accepted except South Koreans, who are the regime's worst enemies. Through the window, we discover the new face of the country. Kim Jong-un has not only built missiles, modern skyscrapers have also appeared.
The regulation is do not taking photos of military or military installations. Number 2 is if you have some images of our leaders, and then please keep it well. Don't tear it, don't throw out to the waste box, and don't roll it. If you do not that, it's kind of insult for Korean people. The final thing is the foreigners cannot go out far away from the hotel unaccompanied by your guide. So it's forbidden.
It was during an organised trip like this one that the American student, Otto Warmbier, was arrested in January 2016, accused of stealing a propaganda poster from this same hotel. 2 months later, he appeared terrorised, head down in court. A trial worthy of Stalin, with a show of contrition in front of the cameras.
I entirely beg you, people and government of the DPR Korea, for your forgiveness. Please, I have made the worst mistake of my life.
Otto Warmbier was finally sent back to the United States, but in a coma. North Korean authorities claim he was affected by botulism, a rare disease, while in prison. His parents accuse his jailers of torturing him. The autopsy was inconclusive, and his death remains a mystery. It's a country full of both fantasies and anxieties. North Korea is one of the most savage dictatorships in the world. Its leader, Kim Jong-un, is a head of state who is both mysterious and whimsical. He cultivates a certain secrecy around himself and never gives any interviews, but he feeds his people with stories of his exploits. Since he arrived in power 5 years ago, his country has never been so close to becoming a nuclear power. Nothing can stop him, not even Donald Trump.
If it is forced to defend itself or its allies, we will have no choice but to totally destroy North Korea. Rocket Man is on a suicide mission for himself.
During our stay, we will discover what the regime wants to show foreigners. Gigantic monuments glorifying great leaders of the country and a society obeying orders. Today is a national holiday. Dances are organised everywhere in the streets. Our guides take us to the centre of Pyongyang, where the biggest event is to take place. To get there, we take the subway, where we are allowed to film on the condition that we don't speak to anyone. We can only briefly see the North Koreans, who are submerged in propaganda. Posters to the glory of the party, portraits of the great leaders on the walls. In the carriages, and even on the pins that nearly all of the passengers wear. A society that is uniform, synchronised and smiling, but above all, one which is subservient. When the music stops, the square empties in a few seconds. The citizens were probably just actors. Here, even on a day of celebration, it remains a society under control.